Cliffjumper 1984, Red Rocks, the alcoholic Autobot. Finally getting to part 2 of my top 5 favorite Generation 1 Transformer Autobots. I'm going to put a link below as soon as this video gets finished to the first one, which would have been number 5, which was Blaster. The only problem with Blaster that isn't going to be associated with the rest of the characters is I actually own all the other characters, which is nice too. So coming in at number 4 of my top 5 Transformers is, like I said, Jazz, or for copyright issues, Autobot Jazz. Why do I find him as a favorite Autobot? I think it's because with like the same deal with Blaster, how he was more adaptive, I guess, to certain things that were going on Earth at the time with like teenagers in their late 20s, I guess, with the music and the slang and stuff like that. And again, it goes the same thing with what I said with Blaster. I would, if there was an Autobot that, pretentiously, or wow, I probably used that word wrong. But if if it was real and everything, if there was an Autobot I'd hang out with, Blaster and Jazz would probably end up being my first 2 choices. It's because of the way the character was shaped overall, how there's some characters I just don't like, when they're background characters and they don't do much. Jazz was in a lot of Season 1 and not so much Season 2 when he was in the movie, and he's like, his style was just all there for me. I'm looking at him as I'm like, trying to think of everything. And with being the lieutenant or second place, Optimus Prime's right or left-hand man, you usually expect some big brawly dude usually. When I come to mind about series, the second in command is usually something, 70% of the time, some huge dude or some big machine or something. And, I remember being young, and I might be wrong, it might be Transport to Oblivion, or one of the other first of the 8 episodes. He stood there and somehow formatted a gun out of nothing. I forget what the term for that's actually called in the Transformers universe. And when I was little, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And there was times when he had a winch for a hand, and he also used speakers to like block a frequency or unlock a frequency or something for some infected Transformers, I think. It's something along with that. And he did, it was cool when the first time when Optimus Prime, it was in More Than Meets the Eye, one of the first 2 episodes, where Optimus Prime was standing out front, and, he lined them all up, and he's like, Autobots! He roll called basically, and then told them to fire your engines and let Prime take over.
Jazz, organize a battle unit. We're going after them. Pow! Tailbreaker! Wheeljack! Ironhide, Mirage, Sunstreaker! Sideswipe! Autobots, start your engines! Ready, Prime.
Let's roll.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking badass, if I do say so myself. I'm going to make it short and sweet because there's not much more I can say about him. I think I'm going to try my best in front of the camera. I'm sure you've seen this plenty of times, a lot better from other Transformer reviewers. So let me try my best to remember how to do our Jazz here. We're going to pull our bottom half down. This part we're going to lower here, and we're going to split this apart. That's going to end up being his feet. And you see how here the arms are interlocked? You just pull them out of the nubs, and you move these arms aside here. Let's see here. We've got to pull this up. Oh, wow. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, that was kind of disastrous there. It's been a long time. Oh, yes, phone. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, well, anyway, I was having difficulty pulling him up and moving this piece that slides in the back, and it was kind of a disaster. There's guns in my accessory box somewhere in the mounds and mounds of Transformers that I got. Yeah, these doors are really, really starting to get loose. Yeah, see, I can open it with just blowing on it. So yeah, I'm gonna make this one short and sweet. I am really not feeling good, and I'm trying to get some other videos done today. So, yeah, so that's Generation 1 Jazz. Hit the like or subscribe button, or check some other videos out. Don't forget to watch number 5. I think I'm probably more with it in that video. And if you're interested in Likey's, come back and maybe check when I get number 3 done. Number 3, I'm gonna give some clues about number 3. I'm staring at him right now. Let's just say he didn't appear until the movie, and that's just the one I'm gonna give you guys. So yeah, freaking transform roll out and fucking drink one on me.